My name is Harish Rajagopalan, and I'm with Aspire Systems. I'm with Mike Rochelle, Director of Transformation at Team Car Care. Team Car Care owns 550 GP locations, and Aspire started working with Team Car Care early 2019. When Mike joined them, his idea is to create the latest and greatest technologies by transforming digitally to serve their 550 Jiffy Lube locations. And they went through the RFP process, and they've chosen Aspire Systems to support them in their transformation needs. And here we are with Mike Rochelle. And Mike, do you want to talk about how Aspire helped in your transformation journey, leveraging Boomi and other tools? Do you want to give
Sure.
your thoughts on that?
Yeah, so basically I started at the end of 2018, and what I found when I got here, there were no standards, there was no vision for technology, there was no documentation, there was no methodology, there was no integration layer. So we had a bunch of old technologies with no documentation, and
It's a
people,
good trouble to be in. Right?
yeah, with 6 to 12 months of backlog just fixing things, much less getting to the business requirements that were being driven by the company
Right.
as to where we needed to go.
Mm-hmm.
So Harish and I sat down along with several other people, and the thing that really made the difference between Aspire getting the contract and the others was partially their relationship with Boomi, their extensive experience with that integration layer, but also some of their more strategic things that are going to come down the road for us with ERP and things like that. So what I'd like to do now is take a seat, and I'll give you a little bit of a tour about what it is that we've built and what we expect it to do for the company. All right, so Harish, the primary project that you guys have helped us with is our Serve platform. So it's really a platform that we're building applications to impact our customer service by assisting our colleagues in the field with understanding what good looks like.
Absolutely.
And then assessing and coaching as we go along. This solution actually is on computer, tablet, and on mobile simultaneously, which gives us a tremendous amount of flexibility. We plan for this as we're building, but we have one build that enables all of that functionality. I'll cut this out too.
And I remember, when you talked about the current system where you are in, and where you would like to be, and I guess this is the results you have seen.
That's right.
Leveraging the Boomi as a centralized ecosystem, right?
That's right. Yeah. So basically, what you see here is where we did not have cloud before. We've basically developed a Google Progressive Web App using Angular on top of SQL with Amazon services. We could have used Azure as well, obviously, but we had some CTO resources who understood Amazon better than Azure, so we chose to go with that experience instead. They'll work equally as well on both platforms. Obviously, Boomi is an integral part of the existing situation between ADP and JLI Grow, which is our POS system. And then over time, it will become more and more critical as we integrate all of our layers through Boomi. So you see here in 2018, we had a couple of developers with a 6 to 12 month backlog, no integration layer, no technical vision, no documentation, no written standards, no methodology, no UAT environment or testing, and weekly or monthly reporting outages that would last 1 to 5 days at a time. Because without the documentation, as you'll remember, we didn't have that capability.
Right.
So with Rish and the scalable team, we actually have a DevOps team, and we have a development team that's using Agile Scrum methodology for the development. The DevOps is the team that's documenting all of the systems. We've got about 90% of those documented now. Everything is on Confluence from a stories perspective and assigned to staff for Jira. So it's really a solid methodology. And we basically just adapted what Aspire brought to the table.
Absolutely.
As the new 21st century standard.
Right.
So it's been a really heady experience and a lot of fun, as well as getting some cool things done. Where we plan to go is to move all of our services up into the cloud. and then through Boomi, integrate the existing solutions that are either on-premise or in the cloud.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Boomi gave us. It gave us the flexibility to do both,
Right.
and still have a single data model, and eventually be able to do some really nice things through that integration platform and Flow and other services that Boomi provides.
Absolutely. And also, when you leverage Boomi, your operational cost goes much lower, because it's all configuration, and
Right.
it's not a hard coding.
Yeah, I mean,
and adding up new applications, new technologies would be much easier.
exactly. So basically, what we do is we code to Boomi for the integration, and then as we change components, all we're changing is the component part that's
Right.
new,
Right.
rather than the integration with the rest
That is
of
true.
the enterprise
That is true.
as we see it.
That is true.
So great solution, great look ahead for us as well.
And just wanted to, before saying thank you to everyone, Aspire is a proud sponsor of Dell Boomi World.
Awesome.
And this October 1st to 4th, Dell Boomi World is happening at Washington, D.C.
Great.
And we are happy to invite all the retailers, restaurants, enterprise customers to come in, and we have a booth, and we're going to showcase some great demo in terms of leveraging all of the products within the Boomi ecosystem.
Yep.
And Mike, it would be great if you also can stop by.
Yeah,
and
I hope I'm able to be there, and we'll look forward to meeting many of you there too. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.